Okay, get ready to have your mind blown. We're about to unlock a mental math trick that's so fast, so elegant, it honestly feels like real magic. This might just be the simplest and most powerful trick in all of Vedic mathematics.
So take a look at this, 175,616. Now, if I asked you to find the cube root of that, what would you do? Probably reach for a calculator, right? I mean, it looks pretty tough.
Well, the answer is 56. That's it. No calculator, no scribbling on paper, just a quick look. So how on earth is that possible?
And that's the real secret here. It's not about doing a bunch of complicated steps. It's about pure observation. This isn't heavy-duty calculation. It's all about perception. And trust me, once you see the pattern, you will never be able to unsee it. So let's pull back the curtain, shall we? The secret to this incredible speed isn't some superhuman math ability. Nope, it's a simple, elegant, and frankly beautiful pattern hidden right inside the numbers themselves.
That's it. Seriously, the entire trick hangs on one single piece of information, the very last digit of the number you're looking at.
Okay, this table right here, this is the key to the whole kingdom. Just focus on that last column, last digit of cube. Notice anything? For the numbers 1 through 9, every single one of those ending digits is completely unique. A cube that ends in a 4, its root has to end in a 4. One that ends in a 7, the root ends in a 3. There are 0 repeats. That's it. That's the whole secret.
And this is that aha moment. Since every ending digit is unique, if you know the last digit of the big number, you automatically know the last digit of the answer. It's like a freebie. No calculation needed, just looking.
All right, so now that we're in on the secret, let's actually break down how to do it. It's just 2 incredibly simple steps.
Let's go back to our big, scary number from the beginning, 175,616. But this time, it's not a mystery. We're going to solve it together, and you'll see just how easy it is.
So check this out, it's just 2 steps. Let's start with step 1, find the last digit. Our number, 175,616, ends in a 6. If we look back at our chart, the only number whose cube ends in a 6 is 6 itself. Boom, the last digit of our answer has to be 6. Now for step 2, find the first digit. For this, we just ignore the last 3 digits, the 616, and focus on what's left, 175. All we have to do is find the biggest perfect cube that fits inside 175. So let's think, 5 cubed is 125. That works. What about 6 cubed? That's 216, way too big. So our first digit has to be 5.
And that's all there is to it. The first digit is 5, the last digit is 6. You just put them together, the answer is 56. 2 simple observations, and the whole problem just solves itself.
Okay, you have the secret code now. You know the method. It's time to put it to the test. Let's do a few of these together. All right, your turn. What's the cube root of 24,389? Just apply those 2 steps. I'll give you a second. You ready?
Okay, so it ends in a 9, which means our answer also ends in a 9. Simple. Now the first part is 24. What's the biggest cube that fits into 24? Well, 2 cubed is 8. 3 cubed is 27. That's too big, so it has to be 2. And there you have it. The answer is 29. See? It's that quick.
Let's try a bigger one. How about the cube root of 110,592? You know the drill now. Go for it.
This one ends in a 2, which, if you remember our chart, means the root has to end in an 8. Now for the first part, 110. The biggest cube that fits in there is 64, which is 4 cubed, so the first digit is 4. Put them together, 48. You're getting good at this.
Okay, one more, just to make sure you've absolutely mastered it. What's the cube root of 300,763? You got this.
The number ends in 3, so our answer has to end in 7. The first group is 300. The largest cube that fits inside 300 is 216, and that's 6 cubed, so the first digit is 6. The answer, 67. At this point, you're basically a human calculator. So now you have this incredible power. Let's just go over a couple of things to make sure you can use it perfectly, every single time.
So, let's just recap the key points. The only real homework here is to memorize the cubes from 1 to 9. That's your entire foundation. Once you have that, it's just those 2 easy steps we practiced. Use the number's last digit to get your answer's last digit, and use the number's first group of digits to get your answer's first digit. If you know those cubes, it is almost impossible to make a mistake.
Now, there's one very important rule. This amazing trick is designed specifically for what we call perfect cubes. All that means is a number that's the perfect result of multiplying a whole number by itself 3 times, like 6 times 6 times 6.
So this is the really crucial takeaway. You got to remember this. Think of this trick like a specialized key. It works flawlessly, but only for perfect cubes. If you try it on a number that isn't a perfect cube, yeah, you'll get an answer, but it won't be the right one. You need a different approach for those. But when you know you're dealing with a perfect cube, you are now absolutely unstoppable.
So, think about what you just did. You learned to see a hidden pattern that turns a really complex-looking problem into something you can solve just by looking at it. Kinda makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other bits of magic are just hiding out there in the world of numbers, waiting for us to spot the pattern?